Hello, beautiful people. It is Coach Tae, your friendly metabolic fat loss coach, here to help you reach your fitness and health goals by becoming more metabolically healthy. Now, if you're dealing with stubborn belly fat, you don't know what to eat, and maybe every time you eat, you're inflamed and you don't know why, today we're going over 36 seriously dangerous foods that are causing inflammation, causing metabolic dysfunction, and causing cancer. You deserve to know these foods so that you can steer clear, because main ingredients in them are actually being banned. America's Secretary of Health and Human Services, RFK Jr., has launched his campaign, Make America Healthy Again. In this campaign, he is banning some very serious ingredients that honestly should have been banned, if you ask me, that is seriously going to help turn around metabolic health for not only us, but our children. Because a lot of these foods we're about to go over is found in school cafeterias, gas stations, and kids' lunch boxes. I don't want to get too political. This is a health and wellness page, but I do want to say that I really appreciate that we're finally doing something about basically having poison in our food for us and our children. Now let me get these glasses on so I can break down the different foods that we ain't eating no more, okay? Voila. Hear ye, all of the ingredients causing cancer, causing inflammation, causing metabolic dysfunction, causing chronic illness. It's about that time for our labels to stop lying about the food being real, because it was fake, but now it's time to heal. Yeah, let's get into the foods that these ingredients are in so that you know what to steer clear from until it's fully off the shelves. I also want to note that those additives are also causing hyperactivity in children. You're noticing that your child is more hyperactive or they're not paying attention as well. It could likely have to do with constantly eating foods that have these additives. Let's get into the specifics. Voila. For red 3 and 40, we have Skittles, Lucky Charms, Pop-Tarts, strawberry and cherry flavor, fruit roll-ups, red Gatorade, Jello, and maraschino cherries, if I'm saying it right. My childhood literally dead. My child's childhood literally dead. I know that's probably what you're thinking. But I do want to preface that in other countries, they make these same foods without the poison ingredients. Genuinely just have to think about it like this. What if I had rat poison and I just put a lot of sugar in the rat poison to the point that you didn't even know that it was rat poison because it was just so tasty with the sugary stuff that I put in it? Obviously, that's going to be more affordable than real food, right? Because it's poison. It's probably cheaper to make something with rat poison than it is to make something from actual natural food from the earth. These ingredients don't have to be in these foods. And the issue is, in America, they are in these foods. Therefore, it would be in your best interest to stay away from them. And I'm sorry that it's taking away from your childhood, but I'm a firm believer that it's better to be educated than to be ignorant and now you're chronically ill and you don't know exactly where it's coming from or who caused it. It's them Pop-Tarts that we used to always have in middle school. I know I used to have like 2 of the brown sugar cinnamon. I already know it's tragic for me too. This is a loss for me too. But your health matters. My health matters. Let's move on to some more favorites that we're going to have to sacrifice or else. And y'all know what I mean by else. Voila. All right, stick with me. Please don't leave. Cheetos, Doritos, Kraft Mac and Cheese, Mountain Dew, Fruit Loops, Twinkies, and instant ramen seasoning. Boy, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, you deserve to be healthy and have energy. Just wait and see what I have for you and me. What I have for you is some whole food, nutrient-dense recipes that are delicious, that'll hold you over if you just try to consider for a little bit to let these things go. And it's not forever, okay? They're taking these ingredients out and they're still going to make these delicious things that we know is fake, but it's still good and we like them sometimes. It's hard for me to believe that these brands are going anywhere. And like I said, in other countries, they don't have all of these foolishness ingredients that are cheaper because it's literally poisoning us. So after they take that out, they put in some stuff that's not going to literally low-key, high-key, slowly kill us, then have at it, okay? But in the meantime, check out that recipe book and I promise it'll hold you over and it won't be any bland, boring foods, okay? Let's get into the next batch if you're still with me. Thank you for staying. Voila! Gatorade Frost, M&Ms, the blue ones specifically, but I'm sure the other colors have the other dyes that you don't have no business eating. Kool-Aid, Ice Pops, and Ring Pops. All right, my people. And I know y'all know who I'm talking to. It's in the Kool-Aid, not the Kool-Aid. Yeah, it's in the Kool-Aid. I know, but your health, my Shayla, your health. I know letting go of the Kool-Aid is not gonna be the easiest thing, but look, I'm just here to inform you. You can do what you wanna do And I understand, because who doesn't like a little Kool-Aid? Might be okay, but you're not gonna feel the best that you can. Just understand, I'm just educating the best that I can. Let's get into the next ones. All right, we got mint gum, lime jello, green popsicles, and frosted cookies and cupcakes. And if you don't know, now you know. And like I said before, I got the recipes on go. I know this might make you sad, but I don't want your tummy to feel bad, and I don't want your metabolism to lag. Go ahead in the comments and tag all the foods that we're gonna let go, even though we don't want to, because we are gonna take care of ourselves, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. And we are ready to be fluid with understanding our health, because it is our wealth. Whew. I hope that y'all are still with me. Let's do the last few. All right, so we also have Florida oranges. The peel is actually dyed with this, and hot dog casings has orange bees. I have a bonus one that y'all are not ready to hear, but please don't click off because you need to know this. Just sit and take it all in. Okay, I'm holding your hand when I say this. Hi, you already know what I'm about to say. Fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is mitochondrial poison. It's actually mitochondrial poison. And y'all remember, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So if your powerhouse of your cell is limp and poison, what do you think is going to happen to your body? What do you think is going to happen to your health? What do you think is going to happen to your fat loss goals? What do you think is going to happen to your fitness? Your body is going to literally start breaking down, and then you're going to be in the doctor's office, and they're going to try to prescribe you all of these different medications. And I'm not going to keep going because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but you know where this is leading. High fructose corn syrup is awful, god awful. Please no, awful for your health. Okay, I know you've turned the ingredients box around plenty of times and seen high fructose corn syrup on the box. I've literally already told you guys the best sugars to have, but I would rather you have regular cane sugar, coconut sugar, than have high fructose corn syrup. It's so cheap. It is so bad for your health. It is literally killing you. And I know it's easier said than done to cut out all of these things, but it is your responsibility to understand what these things are doing for your health and make an educated decision from there. I'm trying to keep this as lighthearted as possible, but also I really care about you guys, and I've lost my parents to chronic illnesses, and I'm just sick and tired of it. You deserve to know, and you deserve to have the power to take back control of your health. Now we're going to get into some other ingredients in foods that are eventually going to get banned, but aren't banned yet, that you can go ahead and think about transitioning out of your diet. All right, we got skim milk, Trident chewing gum, frosted donuts, coffee creamer, store-bought salad dressing, packaged tortillas, low-fat snack cakes, cake frosting, shelf-stable desserts, Mountain Dew, Fanta Citrus, older Gatorade, Citrus Fresca, store-bought breads and buns, frozen pizza dough, and commercial bagels. Now, I know this is a lot to take in, and I understand that it's a lot of normal things that people day to day may have in their house. I just want you guys to be educated. I just want you guys to be educated and informed and make your decisions from there. A little bit of these things may not be as harmful as a lot of these things, but all in all, these things are not good for your health. And it's best to lean more toward whole foods. And I would personally suggest foods that are specifically good for your hormonal health, that are high in protein, fiber, and fat. If you don't know what that means at all, I have a recipe book. It'll be all you need and more to get you started on a healthier eating track. Last but not least, foods that Roundup, literally Roundup, is in. Glyphosate, which is Roundup, is sprayed on wheat, corn, oats, soy, and some coffee. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you love this video, you are definitely going to love this video right here, where I go over the 7-day protocol that is better than Ozempic. It is going to help you guys shed fat like crazy. I know today's video was a doozy. Drop in the comments what foods or drinks that you're gonna try to let go. I know I'll probably see Kool-Aid in there, and I will see you guys next time. Do not forget, I believe in y'all. Do you?